firstly say thank you to all of the media houses that came on my call today, and to my peace-loving people of Peace Island, the district of Montana at large. I want to say hello to you all watching us.
Yeakeh Seyquee, you have been hugely involved in the district number 10 politics, and there have been many concerns of your work. Do you care to tell us?
Thank you very much. I'm a CEO of series of businesses. There's a company called Yeakeh Energy Power. It's owned and operated by me 100%. If you go to Bomi today, from Welcome to Bomi, Pole Road, all the way to Zion campus, my company that work there with Yeakeh. It's a group of international contractors who were contracted by LEC and subcontracted us, and we work there. We did the LV, the NV, we did the transformer installation of meters and everything. If you go today to Black Gina, my company is working there today with another company called Alpha TND. If you go to Johnsonville, right now I got working in Marshall right now, Boston. Series of contracts that worth hundreds of thousands of US. And besides that, I am the higher importer of sporting material in this country: jerseys, football, power saw, even the Debra Zine. I see people using all over the place. Solar lights. I import 95% of solar light Liberia. So I really don't understand. Sometimes when people don't know about people, they say things they don't know. So I make a series of business that most of you can attest to it. I got my stores and warehouses here. I can open it here. If the news arises, I can open it for the people to take their phones and their various gadgets that they have there to see some of those goods. Right now, I got 1 million US goods in my warehouse right now.
Do you think this is based on politics that many of your opponents are trying to get at you, the way in which you got your wealth? Is it because of politics? What do you think of those that are saying that your source of income or sources of income is not too clear?
I think regularly, like you said, is politically driven. It happens where people lack direction with their people. So all they do is they end up with false accusation against people and they don't have control over. While I don't know, the entire country know. People who know this character know exactly what he's involved with. And most of the campaign, I import t-shirts people buy from me. And let me say this to you. The reason most of the people moving here and there on the media reflecting those negative issues against me are people, most of them are lazy young people. They think that to get well, you gotta do any other thing to get well. But I challenge them. Like I said, I can open one of my warehouses. I got many. I can open one of my warehouses, and you will see some of those facts clear, and you will be witness for tomorrow.
All right, so my name is Prince. I report for Prime FM and Focus on Liberia. I'm all on TV based in the US. I have two concerns. One has to do with your political ambition. I know you've been very close to Senator Jeremiah Kun, who is vice presidential candidate to the United Party. You worked in his office before. He started the United Party. And the United Party has declared support for District Number 10 Representative Yeakeh Kaloba. You're going against him in the same district, and you have the kind of relationship with Senator Kun. How do you reconcile that? That's one question. The second one has to do with maybe one of the things people could be asking for is to trace your upbringing. How did you get into business? How did you manage to, to be going in other country, buying those items you bring to the country you talked about earlier on? How did you get there? Maybe put it, yes, sorry, at the capital a few times and just you.
Thank you very much. You first spoke of, yes, I was not just working with Honorable Kun. Who is my father? Like I said, till back you know come, he remains my father. Whether politics or not politics, whether he runs on party X, I'm with party Z, he remains my father till eternity. Yes, except you would tell me that as a young man, that a lot of people following me, they see me as a role model, I'm not making decisions on my own. The fortunate thing is I'm a family man, married, family established. Every decision I take today is the output of my decision from my family side. My family should agree. Yes, for respect, say he's my father, to gain the courtesy and what have you, but when it comes to decisions that negatively or positively affect me, it must come from me. So the decision that has to do with my contesting decision number 10 is beyond Onamukun, it's about the people at decision number 10. The people at decision number 10 came to me in their mass number that they want me to contest the seat of representing our district, and they show me that I'll be a winner. So I put them on a trial. I said, if you believe in what you're saying, where can we start from? And they said, we start with community and an overwhelmingly winner. The vote I got is the vote we're getting St. Grandpa, son of Maryland, and making it a bigger senator. 9,000 plus votes.
You mean 9,000 votes?
Yeah,
in this
plus community election.
What's the population of the
approximately
community?
65 to 70,000 inhabitants in this community. From our own community census that we did.
Okay. And the district is.
Next question.
I was concerned.
And the next question was what?
Your upbringing.
My upbringing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The first thing, I was in Ghana, Glemen, who worked with KMTV is my very good friend, childhood friend. He knows me very well. I was always a person coming up who wanted to learn. We all work at the radio station, Radio Kekima, where Orokun saw me. He knows the story. He knows the story how he took me in 2009, and he was doing business at the time. So I saw myself through him as serving with commitment, sincerity, and with good humility.
And why is that business?
He was doing into oil, he was into car, he was into tinker, he was into pharmacy. Every business he even do today, someone that I copy from. So when he won the election with Kingdom Morovia, the first money that he gave me to do business, because I was learning a lot, doing my own transaction, going and getting technophone from the Nigeria, he saw in me and my commitment to him, he gave me $5,000 US. The $5,000 US he gave to me, I invested. I went to Guinea and bought phone and I brought it. And I started giving the phone out to put 2013. I would give it to you for 1 month and go and collect my money. In 2-3 months, I was able to raise around from 5,000, I was able to raise now to $10,000. The next thing I told him, I want to go to China, he laughed. I said, small being there, he just started business. You want to go to China? I said, yeah, because I got one of my childhood friends, one Moses Gete, one of our friends, Clement knows him. He started going to China 2014 before the Ebola. I gave him my money for the first time. He went and bought me goods, power saw, 100 pieces and brought it. Our power saw, I sold it to most of the senators and representatives, 100. I sold each of our power saw for 800. Do your mathematics. 800 times 100 is how much? $80,000 US. But I was able to collect 40,000 of that money, 40,000 living credit. The next one after the Ebola 2015, and I was opening going, where I bought some power saws, some jerseys. I started doing the market seasonal. When the guys are going for vacation, they are agricultural break, the library book, and say I'll bring the goods, and they will all take the goods from me. Ask any of the former representatives and senators, and the current representatives and senators, ask any of them about this young man. Everybody knows me, and the only thing they know about me to be a businessman. That's how I started helping a lot of people, taking them to China, exposing them, inputting the water machine in RO. It was on demand. Everybody wanted to buy a million water machine from me. What's the business that comes to my papi? One of my papi from Nima, I said, Papi, I saw this business, I want to do it. He said, when we're going to do it, I said, okay, I get my percentage. And they will trust me. The only thing that the message I can send to any young man that watching me is be committed, be a trustworthy young man, focus on your goal. There's nothing impossible.
A follow-up to my earlier question. So, how do you feel in politics, for your first time vying for the representative seat, and your father is supporting you, supporting different political parties. And you are not supporting his interest as well.
No.
Is that something that divides you guys?
It's not about his interest. This is where my disappointment comes in. In no decent society, focused people who want the growth and development of their community will support such a character. I can show you. Okay, assuming we're not admitting that insults and ringing insults is good. But over the period of time, what has been the benefit of the insult on the masses living in the Kwekon community, living in Gator community, living in Chubon? So this issue is not about political party. It's about the district and the people who has the voting right and power. Like Kima said, look, based upon your impact, your working relationship, your living condition within the community, we think you can represent us. And they did a try and overwhelmingly and won. So it's just beyond political party, it's beyond relationship, it's beyond family line. I think it's just beyond. It is about district number 10.
And so it seems to be that your first time going is on trial. So why in case you are unfortunate to win?
I can say this to you safely and clear. It comes October 10, district number 10, 2023, we want to see the representative.
So what are your plans that you take into the legislature, even though you've been there as a staff, but now you
I'm
might be...
not working in the legislature before.
Oh, how do you work there?
No, I'm not working with representative.
Okay, so I was asking a question. What are you taking there? Other your colleagues, when they contesting, they can say, I have X, Y, and Z on my plate. So those who viewing want to hear from the Yeakeh, what are your first plans? Maybe the first 3 months, the first 100 days? What will you be doing if you become representative?
Thank you. The first 100 days. I'm not talking about 100 days. Right after October 10, keep this on the record.
It's on the record.
Yes. For me, I'm one person who don't just go about saying things. Whenever you see me saying it's something I'm prepared for, it's in my closet. Right after October 10, the 12th, after he have accepted his defeat and all the person, after our congratulatory message to the people, we immediately start our work in the community, a very competitive community. Number one, the district number 10 does not have a serious multilateral high school. Children walk from Peace Island to go to 12th Street to Tottenham. We walk from Gaytown. We got very big district here. How much it would take you? $20,000-$30,000. Black assisted father LD. $1,000 $5,000 LD is about to bring $190. That's small money. $5,000 black and be in good school. I know what I'm talking. I'm into business. I'm into even black business. I got black factories. Black factories.
Where is it?
I got black factory in Morocco. I got black factory in Ghana.
Which part of Morocco?
I got black factory that my cousin, I'm empowering him. I empower him in Johnsonville. He's doing a business on percentage basis, and in Ghana too. So I know what it means to take 60 black in one bag of cement that is $7. 3 weeks, I know why it takes to pay $30,000 school. Without you not eating the money and coming to say that 30,000 after you take 15,000, do 15,000. I know what it means. Still, it's $8.
Seyquee, you have a public school here that is called the Island
public school.
But
what we do, I know the question you want to ask. What we do is we revamp the school and upgrade it and improve the school and put a modern facility there that the young people, the 70,000-80,000 young children who their parents cannot afford to send them to JJ Robert to see them here, will go to the school right here. That the woman in the market selling potato green will be able to take her daughter or her grandchild to go right here to go to school. See, man, we get down the Guri school there. It's the government school there. The building is right there. Let me say this. Who will not do like other people who will normally do and build a school in our own land, in the end, after that 10, they take the school and run it. No. This is why all of the existing public school will go there and improve the school with a modern facility to ensure that after our tenure, if we are not here tomorrow, that our children will come, yes, my daddy was here, my daughter got tomorrow, so my father was here and did this and did it, that the community can boast of us after our time.
All right, 2 concerns from me, my colleagues and kind, specifically with the legislature. The legislature is a different place. People go there with a very good mindset, but to succeed there has to do with how you love your colleagues, how you dance to certain tone, maybe the government that be or the power that be. Those are things that hinder the working of an individual at the legislature. How do you intend to cope with that? That's the first one. The second one is it's perceived that the legislature is corrupt, and anyone who goes there become corrupt based on that. Sometimes people lose the confidence of the people when they elected. I mean, how are you, preparing yourself to fit in that suit?
Thank you very much. The first thing, let me say this. Change does not come on silver platter. There must be a sacrificial line ensuring that change comes. And if I will be the sacrificial line for this generation, for change to come, we are prepared to put our life on the line. But I can say this to you. Representative Kun 2012, he was not part of the ruling establishment. He did not dance to the truth of the ruling establishment. But he succeeded in a district. He was from the NUDP, the defunct NUDP. But he achieved and won again in 2017. So let me say that I think it's just individual differences. There are still good guys in the legislature. I must admit. There are good people there, but there are bad ones there too. But sometimes if you don't stand for anything, you fall for anything. But for some of us, we live based on principles that we have set to live on. Because of that, we know when to fight and when not to fight.
Like you are coming to the politics with too much high expensiveness. What does it mean to the district?
You say what?
Too much high expensive and make the politics look expensive in District 10.
It's not about making the politics in District 10 look expensive. It's about making impact to the society. Let me tell you, there are a social responsibility of every leader. To call me a chairman in the house, the MPs are there, and the transformer blow off, and you expect me to move from house to house to collect money to put current on, it means I'm useless to be a chairman. To call you papa in the home and be able to take the responsibility of your kids, send them to school, so leadership comes with responsibility. So if I go to Gator community, like for instance, where the current representative lives, send out community, and they all get in town, and I can have the ability to help them with town. Do you expect me to sit back because I don't want to make election expensive? It's not about expenses, it's about making impact and setting the pace and leaving your legacy behind.
So what do you think the current representative have not done for which you want him to do?
A lot of things. All three major cardinal functions of a representative. All he does.
He speaks a lot at the legislature.
What influence is the speaking? No flow fighting.
What does he do?
He insult. All he does is to insult. And
over
the period of time, as an insult brought benefit of the district, no.
Some are saying that is an advocacy that he's been doing.
Is that advocacy? Let me tell you, the presidency is the seat for Liberia. Whether you Lord George we are or not, tomorrow somebody will go there, Joe Burger will go there. So are you telling me that if Joe Burger goes there tomorrow and there are errors along the way, you will have another representative insult him? Is why he's saying no. Leadership is for service. It's not to be used as a target to target somebody.
What is claim that you've been supported by the CDC?
It's wrong, it's misleading, it's malicious, it has no iota.
Who do you support in the presidential race?
Why will you ask me that question? My father, I'm not an ingrate. Everything I am today is.
Even though he doesn't support you?
I don't care. But I will pay back my loyalty to him for what he did for me. I'm not just looking at today. If they wouldn't have been Jeremiah, we would have been Bunadi.
So Yeakeh supports the United Party. What the United Party supports, Yeakeh qualified against it.
It's not issue. The public will judge all of us. I can show you this.
Finally, from my end, it is not only Yeakeh qualified who is in district number 9. There are other
district number 10.
Sorry, district number 10. I later that's why I so use district number 9. It's not only Yeakeh qualified alone who is in district number 10. There are other aspirants or who will be candidates. I've been hearing the name of how they call it, Josephine Davis, and the other Charisma, and many other names are coming out. We have Madam Watkins, Teresa Watkins, and so many. Who do you consider as a threat to your election?
I don't have threats. I don't have major contender.
So there's no formidable force here.
No.
You are
a few group of noise makers who in the election to participate.
Assuming you are not in a race, who do you think will be preferred to this election?
Assuming there was no election, so I will not be in a race. So once there is election, I'll be in a race. So I don't want to assume in my case.
On Seyquee, where is the stronghold?
Out of the very 32 communities, I'm a stronghold. I can show you that. In Gate, now when I represent, I will beat me.
Okay, let's look at
If you say, where is your envelope vote? Yeah, I'll tell you, I got an envelope vote.
Where do you have it?
Peace and the 6,900 people that registered. Take this word. Keep this word. Keep this word. There will be an envelope for over 5,000 for you in one simple basket.
Many of the electors here are the mines, and many of them go to Neighbor County to go and register.
So maybe you're not following. The people register here. The community is not just Nimbayans. There are Bazulans.
It's dominated.
Yes, I agree. That's why since the existence of PISA in 2005, this year has a higher registering voters.
Why is it?
Because they have seen themselves in somebody who can push their agenda, who will work for them, who has been working for them, who will continue to work for them.
So, in terms of your support to your father, Honorable Jeremiah Poon, I mean, which part, what specific part are you going to play to ensure that Honorable Poon and that of former VP Bwaka can become victorious?
The first thing is I am contesting on an independent ticket. I will do what I can do in my own way, because you know it's politics. But I think I just want to be seen to show the kind of a loyal person I am. I stand by what I say. That's why you see me supporting that side. But if I'm one of those ingrate who don't look back and just see the present day reality, you know, and I know politically I will not go that side.
For my end, finally, there are many people who accuse you of doing some contracts, some lucrative contracts for the ruling establishment as such. In Conon, you still paying some loyalty to them.
So why you describe as lucrative contract? If I have a t-shirt here and left for Eastern, somebody from in the CDC bad because they got a relationship with me, does that mean a lucrative contract? The information here is, the breaking here is, I do business with 99% of the legislature. So you want to tell me that 99% of the legislature are all seditions? No. So sometimes, like I said from the previous stage, when people don't know anything, but you don't have no blame, you are blameless. They just come out in a public space to say something. But I do business with both private and public sector. I just told you our electrical company. The Indian guys like our FRT, will bid for it through the PBCC process, are paying taxes and everything. I'm the youngest electrical company CEO in this country. The records are there, go there. With highest employment, I got people employed more than any other representative I have come to existing district number 10.
So let's look at some of the bill you're going to be introducing if you are elected.
First thing here is where I can have issues is sometimes the issue of people talking about bill. Therefore, Eastern, the legislature want to pass the issue of public smoking. And you hear but today policemen smoking all on the road. So is that bill making effect or impacting people? Is the law is being properly implemented? No. So something I think what we need to focus on in the legislature is first to establish and know that we work for the Liberian people, we work in our interest. When we bring the interest of the people on the table first, we make laws that will be implemented. And if it's not implemented, the government arm that is responsible to implement that law, we bring them to vote 4 or 7, 1 or 7. So you decide 1 or 7. Okay.
Foreign affairs, judiciary, and so so
in conclusion, Yeakeh.
So our platform, we have a lot of things to talk on. Number 1 is adequate lawmaking, which is adequate representation, represent your district to the fullest of plenary. Use your influence to build one of the very top committee. Now with the other ideal committee, people running beyond money to work for the Liberian people, or development, community services, that will not wait on government that we are doing today. We don't have to wait for government. Like I said, leadership comes with responsibility. Everything is not government. When your one is looking, they feed the representative, our representative to $20,000 to pass the budget in making laws for. I got evidence of that.
Also, the $20,000?
$20,000. He jumped to $20,000. He told his
You got a record on that?
He's on record for, don't worry.
All the lawmakers took 20,000.
Don't worry, yes, I'm saying this.
Including your father.
But let's you didn't listen to one senator. You didn't listen to senator. They say you didn't listen to Senator Jala from Lofa County. You didn't listen to all the lawmakers.
The statement.
It's not true.
He did that.
He said
He said he was joking.
Okay, so all joking. When an appropriate time come, we'll bring the evidences outside. When an appropriate time come, we'll bring the evidences outside. When we discuss development, you go to, we have community services, digital materials of slum community, 85% is a slum community. And to be a slum community leader, you must be able to take care of some necessary need of the people. So I have to wait for government to go get seen to the woman living in the scene when I ring fair and born of her last night. Do I have to wait for government to come build 10 of the very black?
That's government responsibility.
So if
You
government
are
come,
laws
if the law I'm
policies.
making is not impacting my people in my district, I will say now crank and let my 120,000 every month as salary and go and send it to my children in Dubai and Ghana.
Reject the 20,000. Reject it, don't take it.
I will reject the 20,000. So if I reject it, I come in. There's the issue. If the law is making is not impacting, if the law making is not impacting and you reject the 20,000, why will the woman in the who are children out from school? Where will they go? So at the end of the day, in 6 years, we have over 50, 20, 100,000 vulnerable young people who have nowhere to go. All they will be going is the only closer place to them is the wood to go smoke kush. Is that why you are saying it to me? I think it's unfair. The best thing we can do is to be a change maker within our house. Let me tell you, in the darkness, you get one label that will shine. Unlike the fake label, it shouldn't be the label from China, even though there are good things from there. But let me say this, like I said, change does not come out.
In conclusion.
So, like I was saying, education, like I was saying, for driving schools and helping our community development, accountability is one of the major issues. You are in the legislature there. There are money every year for scholarship in the budget. I'm not budget for representative, you know that. Over a period of time, I challenge the representative to say that one person from district Mountain has benefited from his community. The first thing here for is out of the 16, 17 staff, the men are not 3 staffs. They put go TP, you take the money and give 10,000. I can give you records. I got all the former leaders for people who work in your office work from me. In fact, the former chief of office staff in your office, he worked for our project, he's one of the executive members in my project. And the list goes on and on and on and on. My chair today, say my chair go take pay, he can't get the money and take 10,000. So is that accountability? You're speaking against corruption, you are the most corrupt, greedy man ever in the history of our district. Then you say you're accountable and somebody doing this, somebody doing that. I think it's just a mere bluff. You follow our loan programs. We are giving almost 29 million LG as microphone. Do your investigative journalism. Take your microphone to the people. Go to the market. Opposite the market. The president bill. Go to the other side. Go to Dibako. Go to Chubo. Go to Gaetan. Go to Josephville. Go to Dell. Today we're going to Tobacan. I'm inviting people to go into Tobacan and down a Moro community. We are going to help the 2 community women groups to do loan. It's a free market. Free. We get the money to them. They're not paying back to us. We must help our people. People suffering in this country too much. You go to work 8 times Tuesday, Thursday, 2,005. You go to work not less than 8, 9 times and make $15,000, $16,000. You buy all the big latest cars and you say you're talking for people. While you're talking, as they are talking in some of the major challenges within the community, no. So I think District Mountain is stand as District Mountain has a responsible leadership they can trust, leadership they can count on, leadership with principles, with dedication.
Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Seyquee.
So I want to say thank you to all of you. I want to say thank you to the District number 10 people. Don't be carried away by the negative propaganda. Some of those things happen when people go around and don't have anything to say against you. So they just decide to bring us some information in the public to make locally. We are contesting an independent ticket. We are prepared. We'll continue to engage. We'll continue to engage. Move from community to community, doors to doors, house to house. We'll move to the trenches We'll go to everywhere people cannot go. We'll move, we'll ensure. My major target is not political party. I don't need no political party to come here and campaign for me. I don't need it. What I need is to move every morning, wear my boots, my men follow behind me, those young people who believe in us, to move and engage our people. That is my major concern. My concern is not political party. I contest the big community chairman, I want a political party. It was the same team members. And I can show you this come October, we will see the talking tone. His days are numbers. You got a few more months of doing his foundation job. Vision number 10 is about to make a change that will impact the people's life in a positive way. I want to say thank you. I remain Yeakeh, Seyquee, the unbending, the most strongest, the most vibrant, the most youthful lawmaker that will come in vision number 10. I want to say thank you very much.
Thank
and
you.
the chairman of Peace Island Community, the youngest chairman in the Republic of Liberia.
Thank you so much. That's the chairman of Peace Island Community and Aspirant. My name is Mark. Have a wonderful time from the rest of the team.